What it do, YouTube? Welcome to Hip Hop World. It's your boy Papa Benji. We are back with another visual today. Y'all know these visuals get very critical. Without further ado, God is good and God bless you all the most positivity and prosperity in your aura, man. Today we have an 8 honcho, so grab y'all Zaya popcorn, whatever y'all need to relax. Take y'all time to join that membership and subscribe. Let's get it going.
It's the morning of April 20th, 2025, and the Rio Arriba Sheriff's Office is about to receive a call that will reshape the department moving forward. Sheriff Billy Merrifield has just been found dead inside of his patrol vehicle.
What the hell?
He's in his unit and he's unresponsive. I think he's dead.
And you're saying it's the sheriff?
Yeah, Billy Merrifield, he's my friend.
Okay, and he's unresponsive?
Yeah, I honestly think he's dead.
Okay, and he's in his police car, you said?
Yes, he's in his police car right now. Please send somebody here ASAP.
Okay, we're getting someone out there, okay?
I ain't about to get that belt.
Okay.
Sean!
He's okay, but he did not answer me. I called and called. I've been calling all morning.
Rio Arriba Sheriff's deputies are first to arrive. They attempt life-saving measures, but ultimately they fail. Bodycam footage then captures...
Like, that's another thing, bro. You have a good-ass career, my boy. Why are you trying to take that Fetty Wap and clock the fuck out, bro? That shit is crazy as fuck.
The moment state police take over the case,
like, what is
due
wrong
to,
with
of course, the conflict of interest. They're spotted here placing a canopy over Sheriff Merrifield's body.
That don't make no sense. You got a good career and you over here Fetty Whopping. Like, come on, bro. You would have hit the Zai, you would have been aight.
We're trying to tighten this.
Damn, bro. Rest in peace to the officer,
While
though.
that team focuses on securing the scene, another unit turns its attention to the 911 caller, Randy Sandoval. He describes himself as a friend. Family, however, contest that, as you'll find out shortly. Officers begin by asking a series of initial questions, working to establish a clear timeline of what exactly unfolded.
So, you don't have to go in full details, but you're the one that found him hurt.
Him?
Yes.
Yes.
And what made you come over here?
Because last night at 3, when she called me crying, that Billy, whatever.
Deshaun got an NBA name.
My fifth uncle, and they were. She said he was gonna take her home. So she told me they were by the side of the
So,
road.
what time did you come this morning?
I left my house at 3, so I was here around 4 o'clock.
So you were here from 4?
What was that?
You were here from
Pale
4?
Moon, we seen that one too.
4 a.m.?
Yes.
And where do you live at?
In Cordova. You know where Cordova is?
Yes.
Yeah, this definitely similar to the one with the officer that OD'd in the bathroom. That one was definitely graphical, bro. And then he went on a high-speed chase with the police and got torched. That shit was
I live in
crazy.
Cordova.
Okay.
And they called me, so she said they were by the road. I guess.
So, when you saw Billy did you see Billy at 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, just stand tight.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know how you feel off that shit.
So she was here last night?
Yeah, she's the one that we're trying to get in contact with. That was
Yeah. Wait, no, so
And everyone sure that she actually left here? She's not actually inside us?
I can't.
No, he's talking to her now. She didn't want to come back over here.
Well,
She's not here.
No.
She's not in the house.
No.
And what's the address?
I don't know, Buena Vista.
It's on Buena Vista Street behind the...
And it's the last house.
Really?
I remember that.
Oh, he did off his son.
Randy Sandoval's full police interview hasn't been released publicly. However, according to investigative reports, his account begins at around 3 a.m. on the day in question. He says he received a call from a woman by the name of Cynthia Gonzalez, a Mexican native who had been in the United States for a few months on a work visa helping out a local family. She was described as Sheriff Merrifield's romantic interest. Randy told investigators that a couple of weeks earlier, on the 12th, the three crossed paths for the first time at the OK Hotel Casino, and after hitting
He done got himself in some bad juju.
it off, Sheriff Merrifield and Cynthia kept in touch. During the 3 a.m. call,
You messing with a girl that got a visa to work?
told Randy that she needed some help as Sheriff Merrifield had just crashed his patrol vehicle after the two had spent the night drinking and being intimate. She claimed he didn't appear intoxicated when they left and assumed it would be okay for him to drive, but as you now know, he wasn't. When Randy arrived at the scene, he instructed Cynthia to drive the patrol unit back to Sheriff Merrifield's home, as by that point he was in no condition to drive himself.
She got in... No. You did all this in the patrol unit and then had this lady drive the patrol unit? She about to get a charge herself. It's crazy because he passed away as well, man. God rest his soul, man. People be doing the most dumbest shit in the world, bro. And we have no interest for it because he's not here. This shit is
So
crazy.
she pushed the driver's seat all the way back, climbed onto his lap, and carefully made the short drive. When they reached his house, they reportedly left him semi-unconscious inside the vehicle after he assured them he would be okay. That, according to their statements, was enough for them, especially since the pair admitted they were afraid of his dog and didn't want to bring him inside. Investigators later asked Cynthia why she called Randy instead of 911, to which she responded she was afraid that Sheriff Merrifield would lose his job given the circumstances. She wanted it swept under the rug. Later that morning,
bro, did they have a dash cam in the patrol vehicle? Do they have a dash cam? Because if they did, bro, wondering if he gonna lose his job or not is out the question.
Around 10 a.m., Randy would attempt to call Sheriff Merrifield on 26 occasions, but he didn't answer. Alarmed, he returned to the scene then, and that's when he placed the 911 call after finding him unresponsive in his patrol vehicle. According to police, Cynthia's full account aligned with Randy's in most major details. Following a comprehensive investigation, the official cause of death was determined to be acute combined toxicity of fentanyl and alcohol. However, exactly how Sheriff Merrifield ingested the fentanyl is unclear. Both Randy and Cynthia were investigated as potential suspects.
How y'all don't know if it was indigested or not? That's bullshit.
Forensic examinations of their phones, they were ruled out. Those close to Sheriff Merrifield aren't buying the official narrative though. After all, they say he wasn't known for taking drugs, and they told investigators that he and Randy weren't as close as he was making out.
One of the officers working on this. I know at some point my mom would like to come in and speak with you.
Shit, at the end of the day, once you take that type of drug, it's not like a motherfucker put a weapon to your head and was like, yo, take this shit, and boom, boom, boom. Anything with, whether I decide to spark this flame and inhale and exhale, I chose to do this shit. You get what I'm saying? You can't blame this shit on nobody else, bro. Hell no.
It's about what's going on.
What's right or wrong. Grown ass man.
It don't make sense.
Yeah.
I'll go back. And when would be a good time? She really wants to sit down and hear from you guys, not the news and everybody changing stories, because this guy,
not everybody come back from
5
that.
different stories on the street now. He's told 5 different people 5 different stories, and my brother don't hang with him like that, because he is trouble.
Which guy?
What's his name? Randy?
Yeah.
Randy.
Okay.
So, and a lot of that happened is just too suspicious, and my mom has questions. My mom's also curious, if this is what happened, why is no charges being brought about them for supposedly getting on his lap to drive his car home and then leaving him in that vehicle?
Right.
That's why she's like, well, what
exactly
happened to him? Like, isn't there something that, isn't that wrong too?
Like charges for what though?
That's what she, like she says, for leaving him. And
no, she right. She definitely right to ask that type of question. I don't know who the fuck this is in the background though, but she definitely right.
Driving his car with him unconscious.
Rando, brother, man.
So that's we haven't been able to prove if he was unconscious at the time of the wreck. There was no reason for him to be unconscious due to the crash. The crash was so minor.
So minor, but he did have, I dressed him some gouges underneath here that's not a seatbelt, but I don't know what those came from.
You what?
I had to dress my brother before the funeral, and some of the marks on his body had me going, well, what if, like, that's not a seatbelt, where did that come from? And it just has us just a little bit. Plus, my brother did get death threats a couple months ago.
And from who?
I don't know, according to my mom, the FBI was looking into it.
Okay.
Because it was a death threat against him and the family.
Someone did it to him.
Somebody's fentanyl and cartel buses.
So if you can, get your mom, have her gather that information, that'd be super helpful for us.
Because that's why she's thinking.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them.
How everything went down after.
You hanging with somebody who working under a visa. She's not even a legal U.S. citizen, bruh. So that already bring alert to me and question to me already. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm stereotyping.
These threats.
Yeah.
My brother personally told my mother that the FBI was looking into some death threats because he kept her cameras on at all times since that.
And how long ago were those threats? Do you know anything about the threats?
I'd have to ask her, but if you give me a card, I can get that information and give you. Send it to you.
Yeah, what do we have here?
My mom would like to know, one is where the investigation's at.
Okay.
Because some of the stuff like this last thing and them saying that he had a strength drink mix, I can guarantee you my brother didn't do mixed drinks because he teased him for it.
Oh,
he said, if you're gonna drink tequila or something, if you take it like a man. He even does this weird, you're supposed to breathe in and really get the burn. That was Billy. He never would have, and there's 2 shot glasses in that sink. We've never moved them, but she got executorship now.
She does?
Yes, and we were about to pass.
That's the thing though, like.
She don't really want to touch those glasses. She thinks that that might be how he was dosed.
So we have already.
Wait, say it again.
He does?
Yes, and
Okay.
we were about to pack up that house.
Okay.
She don't really want to touch those glasses. She thinks that that might be how he was dosed.
So.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. That's the thing as well. A motherfucker ain't necessarily have to inject you with it. You don't necessarily have to even take it. That shit could fall on your skin and you can start tweaking the hell out. That's the most craziest shit in the world. You get what I'm saying? That's the craziest shit in the world. If you're even around it. That's why it's always good to have gloves on. You know what I mean? Because that's the same situation that happened with the officer that passed away in the bathroom and shit, bro. Well, OD'd in the bathroom. He touched it with no glove on, and then he went there and tried some of that shit.
We have already talked with our command staff, and they've made the decision that we're not going to touch anything else in this house any further. So you guys can do what you guys need to do with the house, okay? As far as the investigation, it's not closed by any means. It's still an ongoing. We're actually interviewing.
It is dangerous, y'all.
Following multiple, avenues that people or that have come across our desk.
I am Billy Merrifield's ex.
Okay.
We were together for a lot of years. He lived here before he lived, before we split. He raised my kids. These were his kids.
I don't want no parts.
He raised them since they were 1 and 2. They're 26 and 24.
Okay.
This stuff that I'm hearing, Agent, is not adding up. It is not adding up at all. Okay. I think either Billy was poisoned, something happened, because I can tell you, Randy that was at the scene, that was there, he's not a good guy, and him and Billy didn't get along for a long time. And I've heard these stories and all these little stories that I've been hearing about Randy really hanging out and partying with Billy and some little Mexican girl that didn't even know English. But I need to sit with you and I need to tell you what I know. And I have names, and I have names that
Narcan should be free.
Okay. Well,
because this Billy did not speak Spanish.
okay.
And this girl showed up out of nowhere. So the other thing is that when as soon as we found out Sunday morning, me and my children went.
See, I was blaming her too, bro. I was blaming the girl with the visa as well.
Up there, and we were there on scene, but his wife was there, and
to be
my
wrong.
daughter reminded me of this because I was just a basket case. I didn't remember, but I can go in with my daughter and with my son. But her story kept changing. Her story kept changing about.
Did you talk to her?
We talked to Randy's wife, Joylyn.
Okay.
And because she was there and she was telling us the story, and she was like, "Oh, he called me and he's like, he's dead. I think he's dead." She was just, but there's a part of her story that's changing, that changed. And my daughter and my son remember it exactly.
It shouldn't be a surprise that Sheriff Merrifield's family aren't buying the official narrative, because why would you, after no fentanyl or paraphernalia were found in his vehicle? Again, he wasn't known for taking drugs, and in 2019...
It wasn't found in his vehicle. He wasn't known for taking the... Wow. This could have been a drug. It could have been drugged.
Or not, he lost his only child under similar circumstances.
Right, so why would he...
Day,
exactly.
The sun shining bright.
So why would he do the same drug he lost his kid to?
But for Captain Billy Merrifield, clouds blocking that sunshine while visiting his daughter's grave, thinking, how did he get here?
There's some days you just kind of wish it never happened.
He lost his daughter too soon to the drug epidemic that is now plaguing New Mexico.
That's sad as fuck, bro. That's sad as fuck. And you just heard that it's plaguing New Mexico. She literally just came to work under a visa. She don't even have a full visa. You get what I'm saying? She don't even have a full visa to be legal. So 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't put it past her that somebody bringing something through to her.
None of us will ever know what she would have done or what her career was going to be. So Brandy Monique Merrifield was her full name.
A gorgeous young woman with a perfect smile.
They got that
and
gas
kind
station.
eyes who loved cosmetology and writing poetry.
God rest her soul.
She started off with the pills, from my understanding.
Her addiction so bad, she did whatever she needed to do to fuel it.
She basically would knock on these doors to the residents, see if anyone's home. If they weren't home, she gives the signal for this guy to burglarize these houses.
Merrifield tried to help his daughter.
If you need fuel in your car, I'll go meet you at the gas station. If you need food, I'll buy you food. I'm not giving you money because I knew where it was going.
Eventually...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, for him to see his child, for him to see his own 22-year-old child be fucking addicted to a drug, that's the worst thing you can ever think of in your life or experience in your life, bro. I pray to God my kids and y'all kids live the strongest, most positive life in the world, and they stay away from these type of drugs and never come towards these drugs ever in their life, bro. This shit is lame as fuck, bro. Dead ass. This shit is lame as fuck, bro. And whoever be selling this shit is a lame ass nigga too, bro. Dead ass. Dead ass, bro. I do not condone this type of drug, bro. Or them other hardcore shits. That shit is ass, my nigga. Like, dead ass. That shit takes lives, bro. You can't even have a good time because you gonna risk losing your life. Over fucking $20, bro. $10, $5. Like,
having to do something he never thought he could do.
I myself as a father put handcuffs on her and kept her in jail for about 4 months. I honestly knew in my heart though, if I didn't do this, who's to say that it wouldn't happen sooner?
He even tried to get her into programs. Then one day the phone rang. His heart sank.
That's because people be putting, and that's probably not the drug that she was taking, but people be mixing that shit, bro. That's I'm so mad because I know so much people that went through this type of shit, bro, and passed away off the Fetty Wap and all that type of shit. That shit is not cool, bro. That shit is not cool. Dead ass.
He knew.
I get a call one morning from state police. I'm getting ready to go on duty myself. Gotta kind of prepare myself for this. To be honest with you, that's just the reality of it.
Addiction got the best of Brandy at 22 years old.
We're not supposed to bury our children. They're supposed to bury us.
As so many parents like Merrifield do, they try to cope through activism. Back at her grave, he stares at a photo of his beloved Brandy, knowing her death has to have a purpose.
It's kind of helped me help others.
He wants to save other families from the darkness of addiction. He especially hopes to reach New Mexico.
They just abuse it. Abuse it.
Some of the family and talk to them, because it's hard for people to understand you or want to even listen to, especially wearing a uniform.
But though he may wear a badge and a uniform, underneath he's a dad grieving, hoping his story, his daughter's short life, can save someone else.
I must emphasize that the sheriff's office doesn't believe Randy or Cynthia had anything to do with Sheriff Merrifield's death. Again, after investigating the pair thoroughly, they were let go without charge. The only information that is slightly suspicious and points to something being off is the fact that the pair had contacted each other on 17 occasions around the time of his death. How long those calls lasted and what conversations were had is unclear. And remember, just because those calls were made, that doesn't mean they were nefarious in nature, just something to point out.
Okay. Wow, what the hell? That's so sad, y'all. That's so sad, y'all. And that was all we got? That's sad. Rest in peace to the officer and rest in peace to his daughter. God bless and condolences to the family that's grieving over this situation as well. You feel me? I no longer have nothing to say upon that, but God bless y'all. This shit is insane. I'm not even gonna lie. This shit is definitely insane. And this happened April 23rd of 2025, y'all. Unresolved. That's so sad, bro.